Someone once said to me, Gracie, you've changed. Well, that's the truth. I have grown up. I've stopped letting people push me around and toil with me all the time. I've learned to have boundaries and grow up from my childhood me. I've learned to make choices through God on my own. I've learned to dream and dream big and try and keep trying to succeed until I achieve my dreams and God's plan for my life. I've learned to keep and appreciate people of value in my life and surround myself with positive people. Yeah, I've grown, I've changed. Gracie the Inspired. I hope you're having a wonderful week as your week has begun already, and I hope you're having a wonderful life despite all the life throws at you. I read somewhere that if you're on your way up and you're trying to carry someone right along, and instead of them giving you a push, they give you a pull. Detach yourself from them, or else you find yourself down there with them. I've learned to be an example consciously, a good example to my kids, to my friends, and all those who look up to me. Knowing that I'm only here for a while and I have to live every minute like it's my last, because when it's all over, I can't be me no more. And today I'm going to be talking about who am I? Who am I? Who are you? Who are you? Do you even know who you are? Do you have an identity? Or do you just live your life based on other people? Yeah, it's good to have mentors and that, but who are you? Are you trying to be someone else? Are you trying to live someone else's life? Are you trying to follow someone else's vision? The Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33, don't be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. So, if you're out there today and you surround yourself with negative energy or bad character, or people with no dreams or visions, or people who are just content, too content to succeed, you need to detach yourself from there, because you just find yourself too content to succeed too. I'm just going to read some scriptures, right? And before I go deep into what I'm going to share today. And Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20 says, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffer harm. You know, I always tell my friends, the Bible is complete. The Bible is complete. There's hardly anything you're looking for and you don't find in the Bible. Someone might be out there arguing with me right now and saying, oh, we're all the same, we're all made the same, we're born the same way, you know, and all that. Yes, I agree with you. We're all formed in the same way. Implanted into a woman's womb. And with science these days, I guess some of us have been implanted in other things, but there's always an implantation, right? And then after 9 months, we're brought forth. Then we all have the same attributes at birth, at childhood, at this point. And these attributes are breathing, sleeping, crying, eating, reflexes, seeing or vision, hearing, feeling. Researchers say a child's personality forms between the ages of 3 and 5. Then we cross early and middle childhood. And at about 12, we become teenagers, right? And at this point, we still are not responsible fully for our actions or our decisions, as we are still, even though we think we're not, in the influence of our first mentors, which are our parents or our siblings, right? Then suddenly, especially in the Western world, at about 18, we become responsible for all we do. Learning that every decision has a reward or consequence, and no one can bear it for us anymore. No matter what life has thrown at you before, you need to shake it off. You need to move to the other side. You need to grow up. You need to stop tying your mistakes, or stop tying the consequences of decision you make to, oh, my childhood was bad. Oh, my teenage life was bad. Oh, my adulthood has been bad. I've not had it easy. Yes, I know that life is tough. And you know, I've had my own fair share of it too. But I've realized that whatever we determine in our hearts to do, if you're determined to succeed, you will succeed. If you're determined to just be laid back and just live life like you are just passing through, that would happen. Who are you? You know, as I'm speaking to you, I just want you to just hold yourself back, pull back for a minute, and ask yourself, who am I? You know, I've been asking myself this question for quite some years now. And every year, funny, I'm a different person. How weird. Because every day we evolve, we actually don't know who we are even until we die. But there's one thing that keeps me going. There's one saying that keeps me in check. And that is, the grave is the richest place. I'm going to do a video on that sometime soon. The grave is the richest place on earth. It's a place where dreams have been buried, visions have been buried, success have been buried. Oh, I will do has been buried. Talents have been buried. Oh, I'm going to write a song tomorrow. The songs have been buried. Oh, I'm going to make an impact in my generation. They've all been buried because of procrastination. So we need to identify who we are, who you've been chosen to be by God. We need to go on our knees and say, God, what is your plan for me? You need to dig deep and think about life, and think about what impact you want to make, and think about how you want your name to be spoken about when it's all over. It sounds like I'm not a prophet of doom, I'm not speaking that, right? But the truth is, just like we were all born, we will all die. That is the principle of life, and until we come to accept that, J.K. Rowling says there's an expiry date on blaming your parents for steering you in the wrong direction. The moment you're old enough to take the wheel, the responsibility lies with you. Take the wheel of your life. Even when you take the wheel, it's like driving a car, right? You're driving a car, you're taking the wheel, you're taking it slow. There are other drivers on the road. There are other drivers on the road who are not taking it slow, who are steering their wheel. Some of them are drunk, some of them are absent-minded, some of them have got a car that is faulty. There are all sorts of people on the road. I'm steering the wheel of my life this way, but it's just going the other direction. It could be the weather, it could be snow. Last week I was driving and I got to a place where the snow was really icy. and I got stuck and I couldn't get out. I couldn't get out of the snow. I was stuck in there and I had to leave. It cost me to get myself out of that snow. Even though I feel like I'm in my car, I'm accelerating, I'm using the right gear, and I'm trying to get out of this snow. That is because in life, things will be thrown at you. You would find yourself in icy snow. Sometimes you would find yourself in a road where the next person driving beats the traffic light. And boom, you could have an accident. You could find yourself in a place where the next person driving is drunk, or I've had a little bit of alcohol and is acting wrong on the road, and boom, you have an accident. You could find yourself driving and someone is walking on the road and the person jumps into the road and boom, you knock the person. You could find yourself driving and all of a sudden your tire goes boop and it breaks and that's it. Or your brake just refuses to hold. At that point, are you going to say, I'm done, I'm never going to go on the road anymore? No! You pick the pieces of your car together, if you still have one, and as long as you still have life, you will find healing and drive again. Why are you stopping the steering of your life and just being stagnant and just parked in the middle of nowhere saying, I don't want to drive anymore, I don't want to steer the wheels of my life anymore. I'm just going to be okay where I am. I'm just going to live one day at a time, as long as I can afford the basic things of life, as long as, you know, I'm here and I have shelter or I have food, I'm okay. No, it's not okay to be low. God's plans for us are big, to give us an expected end, to make us successful, to make us, you know, achieve the purpose He has for our lives. Until you take responsibility and you decide to become who you desire to be, you're still in dreamland. You're still in dreamland, baby. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. And write your vision. Make it clear. I've spoken to a few people and even myself. When I say the wrong things, or I act the wrong way, or turn down opportunities, or get depressed, or blame someone else for the wrong that happens to me. Enough of that. Stop playing the blame game. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your abuser. Stop blaming your boss. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming God. The Bible says that God, one thing that God has given us is choice. It says choose life. Because God can't choose for you, your past can choose for you, your parents can't choose for you. Who are you? Who am I? We need to grow up. We need to stop living in the shadows. Or stop seeing ourselves as the little kids that we were, or the teenager, and make solid decisions, even if they hurt, so that we can get to where we're supposed to be. Get a new job. If you're not happy in your job, get a new job or start a business. Do something new. Get a new friend. If you have a friend that is bad energy, or a friend that does not believe in you, or does not believe in your vision, or does not add value to you, trust again. Pick up the pieces of your life. Improve yourself. Go back to school. These days you could easily do courses online to improve yourself. Abraham Lincoln says, it is not the years in your life that counts, it's the life in your years. I am the architect of my life. I build my own foundation through Christ. And I choose my own bricks. If I want it to be grey or red or brown or white or whatever, I choose it. Write exactly what you want for your life today. Write the vision. Write your vision, your life purpose. And once that is done, read it every day. And once that is done, read it every day. Every single day. Read it, work it, and dream it. It will work out. You know, strangers think I'm quiet, but my friends think I'm outgoing. But my best friends know that I'm crazy. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm capable. I'm worthy. I love the person I'm becoming because, as I said, we're not yet at the end of the journey. We are still on the journey of life. That means when someone asks you, who are you?
You are strong. You are strong.
You are strong.
You're strong. When someone asks me, who are you? You want to know who I am? I am becoming. I am on the journey of becoming. I am on the journey of making an impact. I am on the journey of being an inspiration to people. I am on the journey of succeeding, of being wealthy and healthy. I am on the journey of being a good mentor to my kids. I am on the journey of being a good grandma in the future if God permits me. I am on the journey of being a blessing. I am on the journey of writing songs and producing albums that will shake this generation. I am on the journey of speaking life. I am on the journey of success. Gracie is on a journey. What journey are you on? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? What are your hopes? Don't let it die. Don't blame it on your past anymore. Don't live in your childhood anymore. Grow up. I'm speaking to myself. Grow up so that you can go to the next phase that God has in stock for you. I hope these words have inspired you in some way, and I hope these words will inspire you to write the vision of your life and surround yourself with positive people and dream big and leave it in God's hand and make good choices. And live happy, because happiness is important. And develop yourself day after day and succeed and be an impact so that when it all ends, the story of your life would be something that will shake your generation. In whichever way you want, it's your choice. So I hope this has brought you a smile and this has, spoken to you in some way today. And I hope it's spoken to me too. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your evening and a wonderful rest of 2021. Writing your vision and making it clear and being a success and being happy and being an impact and being in a good place and becoming who you desire in your heart that God has planned for you. I want you to know I love you as always, and thank you for watching. You mean a lot. Don't forget to subscribe because, becoming. Keep listening, and I hope that, I'll keep being an inspiration to you as I become who God has ordained for me. Love you.
It was a prefect in a boarding school hostel.
I'm a girl. I was 5. It was my stepdad. My mom had gone to work.
I am a girl. I was 7. It was my uncle in the car driving home from school.
am brave. I am beautiful. My past is not me. My scars do not define me.
I am brave. I am beautiful. My past is not me, and my scars do not define me.
I am brave. I am beautiful. My past is not me. My scars don't define me.
Speak up. You're being heard. Have your say. You are strong.
Speak up. You're being heard. Have a say. You are strong.
You've been heard. Have a say. You're strong.
Suddenly I hear a soft